Welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to talk about the top 10 crazy expensive items, even the rich can't afford. So before starting this video, please like this video, and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. When I was a child, I remember thinking I was rich when I found a $20 bill on the ground. I quickly turned that bill into Pokemon cards, and was the coolest kid on the playground for all of one day. Unfortunately, as you get older, being rich might not be as easy as finding a $20 bill on the ground. How do you know when you are adult rich? Perhaps it is that moment where the cashier asks if you want to supersize it, and you answer yes with absolutely no hesitation. Others would say it may be the moment when you stop looking at your bank account before every purchase. Hey, look, I can afford a Slurpee. Once you have started earning some extra zeros in your bank account, you may quickly find out that there are different levels of rich. You can buy furniture without worrying about it. That's wonderful, but this is not the type of rich we are talking about. Perhaps you will look at your bank account and realize that there is absolutely no way you can ever go through it. It is then that you get to start looking at things that may be one of a kind. You stop concerning yourself with flying first class because you own the plane company itself. You truly become rich. This is the stuff of excessive spending, sometimes just for the point of being excessive. When you get to start dropping over $100 million on decorations without thinking about it, you realize that there is nothing of monetary value in this life that you cannot possess. So what do you buy when you absolutely do not need to think about the cost? The short answer is whatever you want. The more enjoyable answer to what do you buy? Well, you are just going to have to watch to find out. Number 10. Super yacht. What is something that separates the rich from the super rich? How big is your yacht? Oh, what's that? You don't own a yacht? Oh, there gets to be a point where you realize you will never run out of money, so you may as well splurge on different types of transportation. Nothing can burn a hole in your never-emptying bank account like a beautiful yacht. For example, the biggest yacht in the world is set to cost over $1 billion United States dollars. It will extend 728 feet long, 131 feet longer than the second biggest yacht in the world. The Triple Deuce yacht will be set to be completed in 2018. The owner expects it to cost $20 minus $30 million every year in general upkeep. Number 9. Exclusivity. One of the most fun things that someone can buy, when they are rich, is items that are one of a kind. Whether it is sports, cars, exclusive paintings or otherwise, richness buys your ticket into that upper echelon of buying. It's not the rich people always going after it, but having money certainly helps you be able to purchase some exclusive items. Say you want to be strolling down the street in a 1963 Ferrari 250 GTO racer. Not only is the car exceedingly rare, it was recently bought for $52 million. Number 8. A tomb for your burial. When you are among the living, you may constantly be thinking about expenses. So there is perhaps no bigger sign of wealth than dropping serious coin to make sure your body is buried in style. What do you do when you want to go big? Look no further than Nicolas Cage. There may be no bigger shrine to "Look, I have money" than the gigantic tomb that Cage purchased at a New Orleans cemetery. The pyramid sits at around 9 feet high, and while the price was never disclosed, it could not have been cheap. Number 7. Swedish Triskilling stamp. In 1855 there was an unexpected error at a stamping factory, that led to a stamp being yellow, instead of the standard green. It is believed that this yellow stamp is the only misprint, and as a result, it's quite rare. It was sold for $1.07 million in 1984. It was sold again in 1990 for over $1 million, and again in 1996 for 2.875 million Swiss francs. It was finally sold in Switzerland in 2010 for what is an estimated $3.14 million. Most people may be able to understand dropping serious cash on an exclusive car, but dropping $3.14 million on a stamp? You must be living comfortable. Number 6. Islands. It takes approximately 15 minutes in rush hour in South Beach to realize that you are really not a big fan of other people. For all of its advantages, South Beach is a crowded area, and sometimes it would just be nice to get away. So where would I like to get away to? How about an island that retails for $110 million? Situated a 10-minute helicopter ride away, because of course you have one, the island has a 3-bedroom house and other amenities set up for potential caretakers. It also contains a 20-slip marina, perfect for parking your superyacht. Number 5. A $3.5 million bathroom. The advantage of being super rich, and not just rich, is being able to bling out your entire house, if I'm being technical. That is exactly what jeweler Lam Sai Wing of Hong Kong did. When constructing the most expensive bathroom in the world, the bathroom cost Sai Wing over $3.5 million. Perhaps fitting for a jeweler, the bathroom consists of over 6,000 gemstones, ranging from sapphire, ruby and amber. Every fixture in the bathroom, bathtub, sinks, toilets and so forth, was also made of gold. As a result, the project also required 380 kilograms of pure gold in order to be completed. Number 4. Gold toilet paper. You cannot get more, look at how rich I am, than this. Everyone needs to use the washroom, but imagine if every roll ran you $1.3 million. The toilet paper promises to have golden flakes fall to your floor as you use the product. Is that a benefit? It sounds like it might be a hassle to clean up. That being said, provided this was your go-to brand, you are literally flushing millions of dollars down the drain every single year. Does it really get more extravagant than that? Number 3. $300 million paintings. Perhaps you have a painting in your house that you really like. While I do not have many, I too, also really enjoy nice paintings. What, however, has absolutely always blown me away is how expensive the world's most expensive paintings are. In 2015, a new record was set again when a painting, titled, "When Will You Marry?" sold for close to $300 million. It is an oil painting depicting two women and was created in 1892 by artist Paul Gauguin. While it was once on display at the Foundation Baylor in Raihan, it was removed in 2015 once purchased by an unknown buyer. I suppose if you pay $300 million for something, you would get that delivered to you anywhere in the world. Number 2. $100 million sculptures. Now, I do not mean to brag, but when I sit down with some Play-Doh, magical things can happen. That being said, that is unfortunately the extent of my model-making ability. Thankfully for the art world, Alberto Giacometti's skills progressed slightly further. His statue, titled Pointing Man, was recently purchased at an auction for $141 million. While some works of art take countless hours to complete, Giacometti completed his statue in 1947, taking only 9 hours. It is not the only piece of Giacometti's to reach $100 million, as he sold another sculpture, The Walking Man, for $102 million in 2010. Number 1. Food can get really expensive. Don't you just love dessert? It is like you are already full, and then you decide that what your life needs is more chocolate, and you would be right. In New York's restaurant Serendipity 3, you will come across the most expensive dessert in the world, according to Guinness Book of Records. The ice cream sundae, named Golden Opulence, runs you a cool $1,000 and contains a golden edible leaf. It is also served with a side of caviar. Though, to be fair, it could be served for $100 and I would still think it is too expensive. I love ice cream, I just love not being broke more. Golden Opulence sundae is made using 3 scoops of rich, Tahitian vanilla bean ice cream infused with Madagascar vanilla and covered in 23K edible gold leaf. The chocolate syrup used is from melted Amide Porcelana, one of the world's most expensive chocolates, and covered with chunks of rare Chihuahua chocolate, which is from cocoa beans harvested by the Caribbean Sea on Venezuela's coast. The sundae is then adorned with exotic candied fruits from Paris, gold-covered almonds, dragons, chocolate truffles and marzipan cherries. Added to the dessert is a tiny glass bowl of Grand Passion caviar, an exclusive dessert caviar, made of salt-free American golden caviar, known for its sparkling golden color. It's sweetened and infused with fresh passion fruit, orange and armagnac. Edible gold leaf is made from pure gold that is compressed or rolled into very thin sheets, that are only a few micrometers thick and contain no other metals or impurities. It is finally topped off with a gilded sugar flour, and sprinkled with small flakes of more edible gold. The sundae comes in a $350 Baccarat Harcourt crystal goblet which the buyer gets to keep. What do you think of our list? Which of the things shocked you the most? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.